And it appears that all combatants are ready to go for this next matchup.
Third time's the charm, isn't it?
That is right, Loser Kid.
Let's go. Looks like I'm getting swarmed by a angry bunch of hippos in my Twitch chat. Shout out to HHN. Oh, looking good so far. Everybody in the lobby, on the scoreboard.
Bird, Rhythm Box, and Ouija against Singer, Lamaro, and Porcupine 666.
Yeah, looks like everybody made it in this time. We have once again Singer on his Gladius, Porcupine on the Hornet, and the Marrow on the big ass Vanguard. Against the guys of Wisdom, Whiskey 1, we have Rhythm Box on the Hornet, Gorgon as the Observer in his 300 series, Bird on the Gladius, and of course on the Hornet? Is it on the Hornet? On the Vanguard, actually.
Ouija on the Vanguard.
Everybody appears to be ready. Let's get this game going. And we are live with the first round. Get some footage.
Seems like both teams taking a very cautious approach. Not a lot of movement at the sound of the bell here. It seems like Bird and his team are staying back quite far, but Bird is now charging in. And 11th Hour responds very strongly. Lamaro going in very quickly with the Vanguard of all things. And Porcupine staying right in the middle of the fray.
Like we have like a small 1v1, like here Singer fighting Rhythm Box. Bird also taking some damage by Porcupine, looks like.
Porcupine as well as Singer. Moving on Rhythm Box and doing a lot of damage on that Hornet. He's not going to be able to take much longer here. His stabilizer as well as his cockpit. And he's lost a wing. Almost all shields are down now, and it's all done for him. Rhythm Box is now out of the match.
That's a 2v1. Oh, 2 situation here. But the Vanguard is getting focused.
Legion now taking a lot of fire from the 11th Hour team.
And there he goes down. Only Bird left alive. With Gladius.
Porcupine in the DPS exchange has taken some damage, but Bird, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stand up to a 3-man fleet here.
He's trying to use the asteroid to his advantage. Dance around it. That is looking dire for him.
The smaller ship, the least able to deal DPS, but is the most maneuverable. He may be able to use that to his advantage and possibly get a couple kills here, but it seems like he's taking a lot of hits now. The shields aren't going to be able to stand up no longer. The Gladius is not known to be something that can stick around in a close quarters brawl like this.
And there he goes down.
And Lamaro with the kill. With the Vanguard.
Contact.
And that's another one log for the Rowdy Brawlers.
Contact.
And everybody's resetting. Warming up again.
Just to recap, this is not a traditional squadron battle as it was intended from the mechanics that Star Citizen have given us. This is a very regulated, instance-based. Everyone comes in with the same integrity and fights each other, and then it's one life And no one responds until the match is over. It's very cutthroat in here. Versus the regular game mechanics.
Like real PU gameplay, where you only have one ship and one life and won't be able to respawn in between.
Precisely. This is to replicate the hardcore nature of the future PU. And to accurately display dogfighting potential.
Okay, everybody's ready again. Let's get round 2 going. Here we go again.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Oh, thank you for the
Bullshit.
strap.
You can be mine.
Alright, Bird coming in very quickly now, trying to draw some fire. Lamaro and Porcupine fly right past him, not giving him any thought.
They're focusing down the Hornet hard here. Rhythm Box has a lot of damage, and there he goes down.
Rhythm Box is already down.
Next side appears to be the Vanguard. The 11th guy is swarming the Vanguard, is taking heavy fire.
We're
And
really
there he
getting
goes.
crossed over here. All 3 combatants in different trajectories.
But
They're not going to be able to do
Bird
it.
got the
And Bird lands the kill on Lamaro.
Oh, it's a 2v1.
It's
Bird
now a
taking out the
2v1
kill.
situation here.
Bird,
And
leader of
Bird.
Wisdom and a formidable pilot.
Bird really going to have to maneuver himself out of this situation. And also deal DPS at the same time. He's taking a flying fleet away, trying to use the asteroid for some sort of cover.
But there he goes down to the
And he
asteroid.
rams into it, it's over. Mr. Bird
Asteroid
with
always
the
wins.
asteroid kill.
Contact.
That's right. We complained to CIG that the asteroids were overpowered. They have not responded with any official comment.
Got good fights so far. Everybody is eager to commit to the fight, and it's really action-paced, this game so far.
Yes. I tell you, for all the things that have happened to Star Citizen in the past few years, SC4 is definitely one of the things that I really appreciate the most. Really being able to fuel the competitive community, help people get good, you know, get some sparring partners, get some conversations about how the game should feel in a competitive and combat scenario. It's definitely very good for the game overall. You know,
Yeah,
right up there
I
with
fully agree.
OPPF, you know. It's one of the best communities. If you're watching this right now, if you haven't played Star Citizen, if you don't play Star Citizen very often, but you want to get good, get in the SC4 Discord. People will be there to help you get good. And if you're a really salty-mouthed, you know, piece of shit, then you can join HHN. But, yeah, if you're not all about that, then you can join SC4, and it's the next closest thing. I guess. Chode. But for real, SC4 is really great. So, everyone get on it. Get in ya.
Yeah, big thanks to Malagos and his crew to actually host this tournament. And we are ready for round number 3. Bird charging in on his Gladius. Eager to get the first damage applied. And Mero with a long turn.
Let's take a look at Rhythm Box here. He's taking some damage to his cockpit and stabilizer very early in the match here. Rear shields are down. Trying to evade, but he has 2 aggressors, Lamaro and Singham, making close quarters passes. And now, on top of that, Porcupine is getting into the fray as well. Bird really trying to go and get some attention here. But even with that Gladius and his maneuverability, he doesn't seem to be able to get anyone off of his friends here.
Singer is chasing Rhythm Box from the Hornet. He was trying to
Porcupine
disengage.
also changing his attention to Bija.
And there he goes down. First
Ouija is
match.
down. Porcupine making the kill. Bird now aggressing onto MF debug. Porcupine. But Porcupine making the kill on Rhythm Box instead.
It's once again a 3v1 situation here. Bird the only left alive in the Gladius. The hardest guy to kill, small ship, but also ship that needs firepower, so it might be a hard task for Bird to actually kill somebody.
Very much the same story we've seen this past couple rounds, and Bird is down once
There we
again.
go. So is it actually 3-0 or 4-0 already?
That would be 4.
4.
That'd be 4-0.
4-0, yeah.
Contact.
And that just goes to show that even with the buff on the DPS potential of the Gladius, it can really not stand up against multiple targets in that sort of scenario. Not with that kind of firepower.
Yeah, once the big guns of the Vanguard lines up on you, you are pretty much instantly gone.
Now, if you follow Star Citizen lore, you will know that the Gladius is an older model. It is supposed to be the old grizzled, used to be the main fighter of Star Citizen. So it is appropriate in the meta for it to not perform against its more contemporary counterparts, such as the Hornet and the Vanguard, which are carrier-based strike fighters and long-range patrol vessels, respectively. So you can see how they can be eaten up pretty quickly. And it looks like Bird is actually requesting to get a new room in here. No?
It looks like Wisdom is ready, and so
All
is
right.
Tower.
And here we go. Final elimination round for the guys in Wisdom against 11th Hour. Once again, group strike from Porcupine and Singa, both trying to get some early fire on top of Rhythm Box in the Hornet.
Looks like they're trying to take out the enemy Hornet first. Both
11th Hour really focusing on that focused fire. All 3 craft really shooting in the same position. You can see the crossfire here.
taking heavy damage.
Rhythm Box trying to evade, but he cannot do it. And he gets taken out. Bird
That's
actually getting the kill
okay.
on Lamaro.
2v2 again.
And again, that shows the importance of hull classes here. Lamaro, even though he's a great pilot, was not able to keep the damage off. And Luja also downed in the Vanguard.
2v1. Once again, Bird, the last surviving Wisdom pilot, trying to get to the asteroid to get some cover.
A 2v1 situation. He really needs to get on top of Porcupine. He's the only one with damage here, and that Hornet is really the biggest threat that he has right now.
Both Singer and Porcupine chasing after the enemy Gladius. He's just trying to wait at this point and try to lure them into rocks or asteroids. Which is a hard task against veteran pilots like Porky and Singer. They have
This is true.
excellent situational awareness. And there he goes down. And this is the final kill of the match. Porcupine killing Bird in this Gladius.
Contact.
And the Ruff Battlers will be taking this win today
Contact.
over Wisdom Whiskey 1.
Pretty much a clean sweep so far of Rough Battlers. Let's see if this transitions to the main event. It's 15-0 rounds for Rough Battlers in the last 3 matches. Oh, it's Looks like we have still one more round to go. Looks like both commentators are unable to count, and it's only 4-0.
I'm gonna blame this on Loser Kid for the record.
Yeah. I think.
And it looks like we have a real old school grudge match going down right now. Wisdom trying to take the final round in order to stay in the running here. Team 11th Hour forming up in front of the Broken Star, while Team Wisdom out in the asteroid belt.
Okay, everybody ready again?
All right, looks like this seems to be a little bit of a short match here. We're going at 4:30 when regulation is 5 minutes.
This match
No,
happens to run out
there's
of time.
only been 2 matches of this entire tournament that have gone over 5 minutes from my viewing.
It was Wisdom versus the Hippos, as far as I recall.
That is correct.
Once again, fire on Rhythmbox and his Hornet. Just a ring, and there he goes down. All 11 pirates forming up on him, trying to kill the most dangerous ship first. Next to the list is the Vanguard of Wisdom.
Again, as well as Push Point going in on Wuja in the Vanguard. Taking lots of fire, and he is down as well. And again, a 3v1 situation.
But the only person left alive in his Gladius once again. And once again he's trying to get the guys fighting near an asteroid.
Bird actually deviating from his tactic, now going out into open space and getting a lot of fire in all directions, mainly his port side as well as his rear. But his rear is now regenerating with taking damage in the core.
Oh, and they hit a rock. Whoops.
Wow, lots of damage off of that asteroid collision there. Lost a wing and now in red in the core. I don't think he's going to last much longer, whether he faces any of these. And Porcupine with the kill secured.
There he goes down. Alright everybody, that's it for tonight I guess. Final round, final game.
And that'll be that. This round in SC4 2018 coming to a close with 11th Hour prevailing over Wisdom Team. 5-0 inside the giant circle of octagons. I've been your host, or co-host, Gorgon the Destroyer.
Thanks for having you, Gong.
Signing off for myself and Loser Kid in the studio.
Yeah, let's see if we can get an interview with the guys. Post-game interview.
Let's go to the locker room.
Shot it so you can post it on Reddit.
Hey everybody.
Loser, you are testing the meaning in 3.0.
Yes, I'm mining already.
Yeah, really have fun, guys.
It was a lot of fun though. I
It's
like
a
it.
pleasure.
I hope everybody had fun tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody watching as well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this. Go watch Shroud, you shitheads.
What the fuck is a shroud?
Oh, I don't know.
What the heck?
Alright everybody, thanks for
Fine.
watching tonight.
Yeah,
and
thank
thanks
you,
for the guys. Have a nice evening everybody, and
Yeah, wish you all night.
make sure to tune in tomorrow for the main event actually.
See you guys around the verse.
Final words right here. Everybody, have a nice evening.
Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more, make sure you check out all of our social media pages. See you soon.
Gorgon nailed it.
Buy our new spaceship, $700, no LTI.
Venga.